Hello friends, Sarah Sunstone here, and welcome back to Cherry on Top. In today's episode, I'll be counting down 10 cozy decorating games, each offering their own unique experiences to enjoy. This list will include a mixture of games that you can play now, along with some to look forward to. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 10 is Momento, a cozy room decorator crossed with a choose-your-own adventure. Because in Momento, the choices that you make when you decorate will play out over the course of a lifetime. You'll begin with your childhood room and pick out items to decorate with that represent your dreams for the future. You're then going to follow these dreams all the way into adulthood, exploring a variety of different settings, stories, and themes with multiple endings to discover based on some of the small choices you make, creating a butterfly effect. So it does seem that there will be some great replay value here. The game offers a couple of different modes. So there is this story mode, and here you'll collect items and pieces of furniture that you can then bring with you over into creative mode, where you can create your very own room designs. But regardless of which mode you play, you'll have complete decorative freedom with no right or wrong way to arrange your space. There's also lots to interact with. There's Easter eggs to find, secret rewards to unlock, and tons of charm. Now, the release date for Momento is still to be announced, but you can wishlist the game on Steam to keep your eye on it. Next up at number 9 is Campervan Make It Home, an organization and decorating game where you get to create the cozy campervan home of your dreams. This game offers the unique challenge of designing within the walls of a vehicle, finding the perfect spot for every item that you own. Over time, you'll actually unlock all new vans to decorate, and you will need to adapt the van itself to a variety of different destinations that you visit. In addition to the interior, you can also design the van's outside area to make it as comfortable as possible, and you'll even get an adorable little pet companion to accompany you on your journey of self-discovery. Now, since the game's release, an exciting new creative mode has actually been added, which will allow you to decorate and customize your camper van without any limits. This means that all of the items will be unlocked, new colors are available to try out, and you can even set up the atmosphere to match your mood. Even further, in this mode, you can change your pet and destination whenever you'd like, and you can pick out your favorite tracks to listen to while you zen out. Campervan Make It Home is available now for PC via Steam, but will also be releasing for the Nintendo Switch on September 4th. By the way, if you love the Cherry on Top series, please let me know by shining the lovely like button, and make sure to subscribe to the channel with your notifications on so you never miss out on discovering your next favorite game. Then at number 8 is Whisper of the House, a pixel art game about organizing and decorating, which also happens to be today's sponsor. In this title, you'll settle into your new life in Whisper Town and start a housekeeping company where you'll help local residents clean, unpack, and organize their belongings. The game offers a variety of tasks, from helping your neighbor move into their new home and tidying up cluttered rooms, to setting up brand new shops and sorting through treasured keepsakes. You'll also have your very own space to customize to your liking, with over 1,800 pieces of furniture to unlock and more than 10 unique home layouts to decorate. Wallpapers, flooring, and select pieces of furniture can also be recolored and retextured to better match your aesthetic, plus many of the items even feature sound effects and charming interactions to discover. Courtesy of the team, I was actually able to play Whisper of the House early, and one aspect of the game that really stood out to me is the fact that you actually have your own little chibi playable character who you'll navigate through the hub world with to reach new destinations, visit different shops, clean up around town, find hidden loot, rummage through all sorts of boxes and bins, and of course, pet every animal you meet. As you settle in and help out around town, you might actually unknowingly change the course of your neighbors' stories. No pressure, and you'll slowly discover the unusual and perhaps slightly haunting secrets hidden in this charming little town. Whisper of the House is out today for PC via Steam with controller support available, so be sure to visit the link in the description if you'd like to try out the game for yourself. Thank you so much to GD Studio for taking care of creators like me and kindly sponsoring this portion of today's video. Coming in at number 7 is Urban Jungle, a simulation game that invites you to transform ordinary apartments into lush green havens. So plant lovers, this is the pick for you. While you can move and adjust many of the decor items in these spaces, the main focus is really on adding the perfect plants to each room. Each plant can be placed in different spots, so it will be up to you to determine the best placement for optimal coziness and aesthetics. And although the game is primarily focused on decoration, there are some light puzzle elements involved as well, because you'll be strategically placing the plants to make sure that they're getting enough light and humidity, for example. But don't worry, you don't have to actually manage caring for for the plants, you don't need to water them or control pests. They will survive regardless of how much attention you pay them. They just need a good spot. The game does also offer a narrative that is subtly woven into the environment, and as you progress through the different spaces, you'll uncover pieces of a really heartwarming story that unfolds across different stages of the protagonist's life. And once you complete each individual level, you'll unlock a corresponding creative mode, which allows you to redecorate scenes and offers even more freedom by giving you access to all of the plants. Urban Jungle is available to play now for PC via Steam. Next, at number 6, is Design and Conjure, a cozy room decoration game where you play as Dahlia, a young witch returning home after university. You'll get to clean and decorate beautiful areas to your taste, using a touch of magic to adjust item colors, sizes, and even add effects to create the perfect spaces. Once again, this game offers 2 different modes. There's a story mode where you'll be tasked with helping the town and the magical creatures who live there and have been affected by a mysterious corruption. In this mode, you'll also be given some simple checklist tasks to complete alongside your designing, like putting a cat toy on Cosmo's bed, for example. There's also a creative mode, which offers you all the rooms, furniture, and decor items to choose from, so you can freely express your creativity. And there is currently a demo available for the game on Steam, which features the very first level, where you can organize, decorate, and pet Cosmo the cat. I was really impressed with how flexible and precise the decorating mechanics were, and I loved all the witchy, magical items available to decorate with, like crystals, pretty plants, a magic wand, and of course, don't forget the broom. Design and Conjure is set to release sometime in 2025 for PC via Steam. However, no official release date has been announced just yet. Then at number 5 is Tiny Glade, a cozy diorama builder where you doodle whimsical castles, cozy cottages, and romantic ruins. Now, this is the only building game on today's list because it is super beginner friendly. It truly feels like you're painting these beautiful structures where the game actually does most of the work for you, as it assembles every brick, pebble, and plank, adapting to your whim. For example, if you draw a path through a building, a door will pop up. Or if you raise a building, columns and beams will automatically line up to support it. With how user-friendly and seamless the controls and design features are, it would honestly be a challenge to create something that doesn't look lovely. And you can even choose from different styles of glades to build within, across seasons, within flower fields, and more. Plus, the game even offers daily themes to spark inspiration. Since the game's initial launch, the developers have continued to support the game, adding tons of new quality of life improvements, building features, and more. The most notable new post-launch feature for those particularly interested in decorating is the ability to add custom-placed clutter items, furniture pieces, and more to your cozy builds, which is just fantastic. Tiny Glade is available for PC via Steam with full Steam Deck support. Coming in at number 4 is Twinkleby, a laid-back decoration game set in a nostalgic, cozy universe where you map out an archipelago of floating islands and build dioramas for a society of spacefaring neighbors. The islands you design and the homes you decorate will attract a variety of quirky new residents who all have traits that affect how they interact with both the environment and each other. And apparently, some of the possible neighbors are actually very rare to spot, so only the most dedicated players will meet them all. Now, in Twinkleby, the world is your inventory. In fact, you can actually throw anything you don't want off the side of the island, and it will be returned to your collection. So rebuild, redesign, and unlock the full range of customizations for scenery and items, which even includes colors, backdrops, weather, and seasons. And just like the furniture, if you grow tired of a resident, you can evict them by throwing their luggage off the side of the island too. But think carefully before taking action, because every neighbor carries gifts in their bag, and if you make them happy, they'll be sure to reward your efforts. You're also not the only one throwing things into space in this archipelago, so you'll be able to catch treasure chests that fall past your island, which are filled with loot to expand your collection, and you'll also be able to collect shooting stars to spend at Mulligan's Antiques. Twinkleby is releasing sometime in 2025 for PC via Steam, with a demo available now if you'd like to give it a try. Next at number 3 is Small Spaces, a relaxing game about designing tiny apartments to make them your own. You'll choose from 3 different locations, offering unique architectural features across 9 different individual apartments. We have New York, which offers gorgeous loft apartments with high ceilings and expansive windows. Then there's Berlin, where vintage charm meets quiet elegance, and Tokyo, featuring mid-century inspired simplistic apartments with sliding doors and warm concrete wall finishes. Each space offers a different layout and creative feel, plus it has its own objectives, stories, and residents, ranging from a student in a shared flat to a couple sharing their first apartment together. The game already features over 500 furniture and decor items inspired by different styles, including comfy Scandinavian beds, unique modern Japanese lamps, and decoration items, anything from a record player to sewing utensils. And as you play, you'll unlock new content, including new materials like stone and wood, and even new building tools to create lofts, modular kitchens, and wall panels. And this is just the beginning of what's to come, because there are plans to add more locations, apartment styles, and furniture packs. Plus, the developer is also working on building a creative mode in which you can create your own layouts. Small Spaces is available now in early access for PC via Steam. Then at number 2 is Make Room, a casual sandbox game where you get to build and decorate with over 1,000 different items. Get acquainted with the game's systems through completing guided design requests and expand your palette with rewards for completing levels. But it's not just decorating, you'll also need to clean up some messes with tools like a mop, duster, or vacuum cleaner before you get to designing. Then you can build out and decorate adorable little dioramas and express your creativity even further with the game's custom furniture creation tool, so you can actually make your own furniture. You can move, rotate, resize, and recolor any of the objects to your heart's content. Then you can use these pieces to create all sorts of really unique spaces, whether it be a theme provided by the game or one of your own creation. Then once you're happy with the space you've made, you can add some finishing touches, including backgrounds, environments, and even ambient sound options. And the developer has also shared plans to continue supporting the game with free updates, which will include different themed furniture sets, seasonal decorations, community-inspired designs, and additional guided objectives. Make Room is available now for PC via Steam with full support for the Steam Deck. And finally, coming in at number 1 as the cherry on top of today's list is Hosey, a cozy renovation and cleaning game where you'll bring life back into a once thriving neighborhood through your relaxing hobby of home makeovers. Room by room, apartment by apartment, you clean, paint, and restore what was lost. Not just the homes, but also memories and stories. Honestly, this is one of the most satisfying games I have ever played. The plant leaves rustle around, trash tumbles into and out of the bin, pillows plop down when placed, and the mopping. Don't even get me started on the mopping. You can also interact with so many of the items. You can light candles, play the piano, open the window for some fresh air and ambient sounds. And in Hosey, you'll skip the catalog overwhelm because you'll choose from designer-curated collections of furniture and decor that are tuned to complement one another. You can rotate, move, and place items freely. You can also match wall colors and flooring from a palette of harmonized tones to create a space worthy of an interior design magazine. And the types of spaces you'll decorate are also unique, so you'll enjoy the challenge of designing a really tiny apartment, a cozy attic, in amidst a power outage, and more. If you'd like to take an extended look at gameplay, I'll have my most recent episode of Comfy Couch linked in the description for your reference. But depending on when you're watching this video, you might actually be able to try out the game for yourself with the ongoing playtest available on Steam. Otherwise, Hosey is releasing sometime in 2026 for PC and Mac via Steam. Well, there you have it, friends. Those were 10 cozy decorating games, each offering a unique experience for you to enjoy depending on your personal preferences. Let me know down in the comments which of these games you'll be playing, which ones you've added to your wish list, anything and everything. You know I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.